What it is, YouTube, what's happening? This is your boy Ronnie, aka Mr. DEFCON3000, bringing you some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay from me to you because, hey, that's what I do. So I want to first start out by saying to all my new subscribers here on my channel, I appreciate each and every one's support on my channel. If you don't already know, you can follow me on Twitter. I will leave a link in the description down below. Follow me and I will follow you back. So today my commentary is going to be on Karma. This is probably going to end up being a two-part video just because it's pretty long and I have a story behind it. So just kick back and relax. Enjoy the commentary. If you want to see part 2 of it, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section down below. Leave it a like. Let me know that you're enjoying what I'm doing. You might ask, what does karma mean? In simple terms, karma means when it comes around, goes around. If you want to get more technical about it, it means something in the past that you have done can come back and haunt you. So, what inspired me to do this commentary is something that recently happened to an old acquaintance of mine that I thought was my friend for a very long time. I remember when I was growing up, my dad would say, squeeze your fist as tight as you can squeeze it. That's how many real friends you have. Soon after, he would ask me what I thought the answer was, and I would say none. My dad would reply, you're right, son. Let me give you another good example. Have you ever heard of the saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer? I think most of all of us have heard one person or another say that in our lifetime. So back to my story. So for some of you that might not know, I've led a rough life when I was growing up. Selling drugs, involved in gangs, things that I look back at now and I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? Even though my life was headed for self-destruction, I don't regret anything that has ever happened to me. It makes me who I am today. I haven't shared this with anyone, but by the time I was 21 years old, I had caught 7 Class D felonies and 1 Class C felony, and I was facing 40 years in the penitentiary. Luckily, I had amazing parents that loved me no matter what I did, support me the whole way through all of this bullshit. So I had this so-called friend, we're gonna call him John Doe, that I grew up with since I was little. I always thought that he was my best friend. I mean, we did everything together, from playing in the dirt with cars at age 5 to getting my driver's license at age 16. He was always there. So from the age of 16 to 21, we really got bad into selling marijuana or whatever drugs we could get our hands on. We was trying to make a buck or two. We were living the high life, literally. Let me throw this in there that John Doe, aka my best friend, never obtained his driver's license, so pretty much I took over the role of driving him anywhere and everywhere he needed to go to make money from people for drugs to support our crazy lifestyle. I mean, I have to say, as I look back, we had some great times, nice cars, and anything we ever wanted. Life was great and money was not an object. As we both got older and both started doing more drugs, and by the time we were 21, me and John Doe was spending the money we had made to support our own drug habits. It got to the point where we were driving to Texas and Florida to supply the large amount of cocaine and marijuana that was needed to support our expensive lifestyles. Now, we're not talking a quarter of weed or a half ounce of cocaine. We're talking every month 5 pounds of marijuana and kilos of cocaine. We thought we were big shots until it happened. About 3 months before I turned 21, I got a call from John Doe, aka my best friend, that he had a great idea. For them 3 months, we were having so many issues. Shit was hot and we couldn't get our hands on no type of drugs. So our supply was over. Well, my best friend had this idea to go steal car stereos out of people's cars and sell them for money. At first I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not gonna be stealing from somebody. I refuse to do it. It just ain't right. So I agreed to be the driver as usual because, you know, my best friend aka John Doe did not have a driver's license. So before I knew it, I was driving my best friend around going to steal car stereos. So we began to hit up places like Super Walmart, the local area mall, any car we could see that had potential CD players, speakers, anything that we could sell. And the most ironic thing about this all was that it was in broad daylight. Maybe around 10 a.m. in the morning. It was crazy. The first car my friend broke into, he made it clear, because I was not getting it, in no way was I going to profit from any of the equipment he was stealing. I was like, what the fuck? I'm driving you around and being the getaway car, and you're not going to give me any profit from these car stereos? So that made me interested. He made it look so freaking easy. He would take a flathead screwdriver, stick it in the side of the glass, pull out the screwdriver. It made no noise whatsoever. It looked real easy. Pop window, pop CD player, pop the trunk to get the speakers and all that. Pop, pop, pop. So throughout the day, for like 5 hours, we continued to break into cars around town. We got high, we were drinking and driving. It was so fucking stupid. By the time we were done, we had 100+ CD players, thousands of CDs, amps, speakers, and we didn't get caught. Here's where it gets good. About 11 p.m. that night, John Doe, aka my best friend, had another idea. Let's go do it again. Being as blazed and drunk as I was, I thought, why not? We started hitting people's cars up at the houses in the middle of the night. Well, I'm going to end it right here, and I'm going to continue it, guys. If you want to hear more of this story and how it ends and how I ended up going to prison and ended up catching the charges that I caught, make sure you leave a like on the video, comment, rate, subscribe. I appreciate it. This is your boy DeathCon3000. Thank you for all the support. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.